My love, I've never cried like this before while writing something for you, and I need you to know why. Right now, as I speak, my hands are trembling, my eyes are blurry, and my chest feels so heavy, I can hardly breathe. And yet, I can't stop myself, because these words, they're the only way I can let you see what's inside me. I tried to hold it in, tried to be strong, tried to keep my voice steady, but the truth is, you've broken down walls in me that I thought would never fall. You've reached places in my heart I didn't even know were there. I wipe my face between every line I write, but the tears keep falling anyway. Each word feels like it's pulling something raw and real straight out of me. It's not pain, it's something deeper. It's the weight of love that feels too big for my chest to hold. I keep asking myself, why now? Why am I finally letting myself break in this way? And the answer keeps coming back to you. It's because of the way you've made me feel seen, the way you've made me feel wanted, the way you've made me believe I could actually deserve something this good. My love, I don't cry easily. I've spent years locking those feelings away, pretending they didn't exist. But with you, I can't hide. With you, every locked door inside me flies open, and the flood just pours out. Every word I write feels like a confession I've been too afraid to make out loud, and still, I keep writing, because I'm terrified that if I stop, I'll lose this chance to finally tell you what's been weighing on me. My hands feel weak, my chest tight, and yet my heart feels more alive than ever. That's what you've done to me. You've made me feel alive in ways I never thought I could, even if it means breaking me wide open with these tears. I know you'll wonder why I'm telling you this now. Why tonight? And the truth is I can't keep it in anymore. Every moment I stay silent feels like another weight pressing me down, and tonight I needed to set it free. I press the pen harder to the page, the ink smudges where my tears fall, and I don't even care. Because maybe it's not supposed to be neat. Maybe it's not supposed to be perfect. Maybe this is the truest way I can show you what you mean to me. This isn't just writing. This is my heart bleeding out in words, unfiltered, messy, raw, and real. And if you could see me right now, you'd know just how much you've changed me. I pause, close my eyes, breathe through the heaviness in my chest. And all I can think is, my love, you're the reason these tears exist, and the reason I'll never regret a single one of them. I keep thinking of small things, the way you tuck your hair behind your ear when you're nervous, the quiet hum of your laugh in the kitchen, the light that comes into your face when you talk about things you love. Those tiny moments are why the words come out like they do. They pile up inside me until I have to let them fall onto paper. Every memory opens another door. I remember the first time I felt safe enough to be silly with you. The way I stopped pretending to be perfect and let my real self show. That was the night I learned what peace could feel like. Thinking about it now makes my throat close in a way I can't hide. I find myself writing about the little ways you hold someone's hand, not loud or dramatic, just steady. Those small steady acts taught me how to trust again. And when I say trust, it isn't a simple word anymore. It's a whole map of moments where you showed up for me. Each one pulls a new tear. I dig up memories I forgot I had, a note you left in a book I forgot about, a message typed and never sent, a walk we took that felt like a whole new world. Each one feels like a seed that grew into the person I am with you. Those seeds make me weep because they grew into something I never dared hope for. Sometimes the tears come from the hard parts, the arguments that shook us, the nights I slept angry, the days I let my pride speak instead of my heart. Writing those truths hurts because they show how much I needed you to forgive me. but saying them out loud in ink makes me feel honest for the first time. Once I found an old message I had deleted months ago. I read it again and felt ashamed of how small I had been. Your reply back then was kind, even when I didn't deserve it. That kindness taught me patience, the kind that waits, that listens, that chooses to stay. Remembering that kindness makes my chest ache with gratitude. I write about the future too. Even though thinking of it scares me, I picture quiet mornings, the same coffee cups, small hands in ours, old jokes that still make us laugh. When I let myself dream, tears come because those dreams feel so fragile and so real at the same time. They feel like promises I want to keep. There's a line I keep returning to while I write, I want to be better because of you. Not perfect, just kinder, steadier, more present. You made me want to improve in ways that mattered, not to impress, but to belong. That change makes me cry, because it feels like growing roots after years of drift. I remember the night you helped me when I was terrified of failing. You didn't fix things for me. You just sat there, hand warm on mine, and let me know I wasn't alone. That simple act taught me how quiet strength looks. Writing about that night opens a floodgate I can't close. Sometimes the tears are because of small regrets. Things I wish I'd said, calls I didn't make, compliments I held back. I write them down like a list of promises I plan to keep. Each promise is a step toward being someone who deserves your trust. Making that list makes the words heavy and honest. I write letters inside my head that I never sent. I tell you about mornings I woke thinking of you, about songs that remind me of your smile, about the way your voice can smooth the worst of my days. Saying these things on paper makes them feel real in a way that quiet thoughts never did. The act of writing turns hope into something I can hold. Sometimes my tears surprise me. I'll be washing dishes, and the memory hits so sharp I drip water onto the floor. Or I'll hear a scent, and the whole afternoon returns, like a film. These small echoes prove how deep you've settled into me. Each echo pulls another line from my pen. I write about fear, too. The fear of losing you, of failing you, of not being enough for the life I want to build beside you. Those fears are loud at night, but when I write them down, they shrink. They become words I can face, not monsters hiding under the bed. Facing them makes me cry with a kind of fierce hope. I remember a night when everything felt uncertain. We sat in the dark and talked until words ran out. We didn't solve anything that night, but we promised to try. That promise became a lifeline later when storms came. It's that promise I cling to when my pen shakes. The memory of holding on keeps me writing. I add small, simple promises in my notes. To listen more, to show up, to keep learning you. Each promise is a quiet contract with my future self. I fold those promises into the pages, and they feel like little anchors. Folding them makes the tears fall softer, like rain that waters the ground. At times the words don't come at all. I sit with a blank page and cry because language feels small compared to what I need to say. But even silence is honest. Sometimes the heart speaks in pauses, in the way fingers trace a name on a screen. Those pauses teach me patience. I find that when I write the hard parts, the soft parts come easier. The more honest I am about my flaws, the more I can celebrate your light. Writing becomes a way to balance weight, put down the heavy parts so I can lift the gentle ones. That balance makes the tears a little lighter. There is a page I keep turning to, a note you once left tucked into a book. It says something like, "Stay when it's hard." I reread it and feel the pulse of your hand on mine across time. That small sentence gives me courage, and makes all the tears make sense. It's a spark that keeps me writing even when my throat burns. I plan a small thing at the end of this letter, a walk, a quiet meal, a place where we can sit without rush and read these pages together. The thought of you reading my messy, tear-stained words makes my hands tremble with hope. I want you to see the real me on paper, the parts I guard and the parts I give. The idea of showing you that raw truth is both terrifying and freeing. Sometimes I wonder if words can hold the weight. I feel maybe they can't. Maybe only living the promises will prove what paper cannot. But still I write, because writing is the first act of courage I can offer. Putting ink to page is my way of stepping forward. I fold the page gently and press it to my heart for a moment. The tears have slowed, but they haven't stopped. They feel less like pain now, and more like proof that something real lives here, and it won't be quiet anymore. That proof is both fragile and strong. I stand up, walk to the window, and look at the street we once walked together. The night is calm, and the world seems ordinary, but inside me everything is new. The letter in my hand feels like a map. I'm ready to follow. I take a breath and prepare the next line, the one that might change how you see me forever. My love, I didn't know words could break me this way. I thought I was strong. I thought my heart could take anything. But tonight, as I write this, I can't stop shaking. I can't stop wiping my tears before they even hit the page. Do you feel it too? Do you ever wonder what it feels like when someone writes from a place where their soul is bleeding? Not from pain alone, but from missing someone so deeply that silence becomes unbearable, because that's where I am right now. Every letter I write feels like it's carrying a piece of me, and every pause I take feels like I'm losing air. My heart whispers your name in the quietest ways, and yet it roars inside me so loud that I can't ignore it. And here's the part I can't admit to anyone else. I've been hiding something from you, not a secret of betrayal, but a truth that scares me more than anything. The truth is, I don't know how to exist without you. I don't know how to breathe if you're not the one reminding me that I still can. My love, tell me, when you read this or hear this, will you understand the weight I've been carrying? Will you realize why I've been afraid of silence? Why every night feels colder? Why every word I write feels like the last chance I have to reach you? And the strangest part, as my tears fall, I wonder, are you crying too? Are your hands trembling right now the way mine are? Because if they are, then maybe, just maybe, you'll finally understand why I've never cried like this before. But my love, there's more, something even deeper, something I've never said out loud.